Do your reading.
Hi, and welcome to Today in History. I'm your host, Ashley Renfro, and this is the star of the show, Mr. Lavin.
Hi.
Hey, Mr. Lavin. So what historical events do you have for us today on November 1st?
Well, I've got several. In 1800, on this day, John Adams became the first American president to reside in the new mansion in the new federal capital in Washington, D.C. And in 1963, South Vietnamese troops backed by the United States overthrew the government of South Vietnam, which only involved the United States deeper in that conflict. In 1964, professional quarterback George Blanda of the Houston Oilers set an all-time NFL record by passing 68 times in one game. And the question for this week is, and on this date in 1938, a large number of Americans all over this country were recovering from a hysterical panic they had had the night before. What was the cause of the panic?
That's a question we shall answer for you. It's around my dad's time. I'll ask him. So I guess that concludes this week's episode. Thank you for watching. And now for the answers to last week's questions, which I'm very interested to hear the third one.
Okay, I think last week's questions were, in 1767, a boundary was established between two colonies in British North America. And the questions were, what were the two colonies involved in this boundary settlement, and what name was given to the boundary? And the answers are Maryland and Pennsylvania, and the name given to the boundary was the Mason-Dixon line.
I've heard of that.
Okay. I think our other question was, in 1950, a major league manager retired after serving the longest tenure as a manager of a Major League Baseball team. And the question was, who was the manager, how many years was he a manager, and what teams did he manage? And the answers were Connie Mack, 50 years as a manager from 1901 to 1950, and he only managed one team, the Philadelphia Athletics, now the Oakland Athletics. And our third question was about a young man who was born in Louisiana on October 18, 1939, and who, 24 years later, became a household name all over the world. Who was the young man?
Well, I don't know. I need you to tell me.
The young man was Lee Harvey Oswald, future presidential assassin.
Well, there you go. There's the answers to last week's questions, and now I can sleep tonight. So thanks for tuning in, and see you next week on Today in History.